Hi, this is Jackie from Ladybug Wellness, back with another book recommendation for you. So this one is a little bit of my own knowledge that I've learned over the years and a book that kind of supports everything that I learned. Okay, so many years ago, I had the unfortunate experience of being very, very sick for about a year and a half. Doctors had run all sorts of tests on me. I had stomach issues, all sorts of things going wrong, and I was a mail carrier at the time. Not a very fun experience, trust me. A few times I had quite a flare up that I just wanted to die. It was that bad. But yet again, the doctors had gone through all sorts of tests and hadn't found, they basically told me I should be healthy. It was a year and a half later that I started having pain higher up in my under my diaphragm. Now this triggered the doctor to, after they'd sent me for lots and lots of needles, and I don't like needles. They sent me for a simple blood test and found that I had an ulcer. So what I've learned from that experience is that 1982, a doctor had come up with the discovery that there is a bacteria that can live in your stomach in the hydrochloric acid, and it is called H. pylori. So they used to think years ago that ulcers were caused by um, stress and worry, which those can aggravate it for sure. But that is not actually the cause. It's a bacteria called H. pylori. Okay, so that was an experience. I had to take medication to, of course, eradicate the H. pylori and get past all that. That was an early experience, and I have since learned through the other book that I have posted before, The Secret Survivors, one of the after effects of childhood trauma and other upsets, of course, too, is stomach issues, digestive issues. That can all be, and so that's in my case, that would have been the cause of it. A lot of stress, upsets, that all contributed to me having an ulcer and actually having that manifest in my life as an ulcer. So that was the past experience. It was sometime after this experience that I came across this book called Allergies, Disease in Disguise. This book, um, it is, if you have any kind of stomach issues, if you've got allergies, anything along that line, this is an excellent book to read, and I recommend it to all my clients to heal allergies and to understand what exactly is happening in your body. So what this book does, it explains the processes that go through that food goes through your body and how it processes everything and how allergies actually develop. So just in a really short form, my layman's terms of a book report kind of thing of explaining this book, what it explains is that there are 7 different processes from the saliva in your mouth all the way down to your lower intestine where food is supposed to be liquefied and be able to be absorbed and used by the body. And then anything else is expelled. So these processes are acid alkaline, and they are all unique processes. This is something key to understand, that they're all unique processes. So one of the examples that they use in the book, first of all, I should mention this first, your blood, your energy, it needs to keep your pH balanced, okay? Your body's pH, if you're too far on the acid or alkaline, you're supposed to be at a certain decimal point, 7 something, can't remember exactly, but in this range, you have to be right in there. And if you are just a couple points one way or the other way, you are either in a coma or in convulsions. So you need to keep your pH balanced, okay? So you eat, an example that was in the book is a hamburger. A hamburger has got nutrition in it. There's a little bit of processing. So normally your body is like a machine and it should process this hamburger properly and no problems, right? It's just nutrition. But you go and eat this hamburger and um, everything's all fine. But then let's say you break your leg. This is another example from the book. You break your leg. So now your body's first defense is to keep your pH balanced, okay? Then it's supposed to go to your digestion. But your leg's broken, so you need to spend your energy on repairing the leg. So not all of your energy is going towards your digestion. So you should still be able to process this hamburger, but not necessarily. So you eat the hamburger, it goes through your system, but somewhere along the way, because not all the energy is 100% on your digestion, it's gone to your leg, your digestion is a little imbalanced. So this hamburger goes through, it misses somewhere along the way, and it gets down to your lower intestine, and there's some piece of a hamburger there. Well, your lower intestine, where things are supposed to be liquefied, it now has something that isn't completely liquefied there, so it treats it like a foreign object, a foreign substance of some sort. And okay, so this time you get maybe the runs. The next time you go eat the hamburger under the same circumstances, maybe this time you get a stomach upset, or the next time you get a little bit of a rash or a fever. All these simple little things is like, oh, I don't even know what caused that. And you don't necessarily attribute it to the hamburger. So time goes on and you keep eating this hamburger with a broken leg and, um, after a little while, your body decides, okay, we've given you all these warnings and you're still eating this thing. So now you've got an allergy. So this is basically the idea behind how an allergy develops. So this book, Allergies, Disease in Disguise by Carolee Bateson-Koch. Get this book and read through, understand the processes through your body. And then once you understand the processes, there is actually, she's got recommendations of how to actually overcome allergies and digestive upsets and to be able to heal that permanently. So what she has on the back, Allergies, Disease in Disguise, learn to identify your symptoms and get well using proven, innovative, drug-free therapies. And it says how to heal your allergic condition and permanently and naturally. So yes, and it covers all sorts of things. If you want to go a little bit closer there, I don't know if you can read those. Migraines, fatigue, irritability, depression, headaches, all sorts of things. As you go through the healing journey and learn more about your body, you start to understand that your stomach is actually your second brain. It runs everything in your body, and it affects your mental health and your physical health. It affects everything. So it is really good to overcome the digestive issues. And so this is one book that I recommend, Allergies, Disease in Disguise. So thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to my little explanation and stories. And follow, like, and share these videos, and subscribe to my channel for more book recommendations and self-empowering techniques. And thank you for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.